guys, my name is Marisha Agarwal and welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. We're almost close to Christmas. I'm super excited. And speaking of Christmas, have you guys got your presents yet? Well, if not, don't worry because this is your ultimate gifting guide for 2020, especially for your last minute Christmas presents. So just so I don't forget, I have everything listed down on the little chits over here and yes to green to keep up with the whole Christmas theme. So the first thing on my list are gifts for parents. Now for parents, I have multiple ideas, but these are my top 10. So the first idea I have is to make a cookbook. Now I don't say buy a cookbook, I said make a cookbook. So make a small cookbook which has your own recipes and stuff that you've tried so far this year, because during quarantine I think all of us have become chefs. So might as well swap ideas with them and give them a book of your own handmade recipes. This is basically not expensive at all and it's handmade and it's still better than buying store-bought cookbooks in my opinion. The next idea is to get Christmas sweaters like this. And who said Christmas sweaters are just for youngsters or for kids? No, it's for everybody. So you can get the matching sweater set and you guys can take a nice family picture together. Super cute. The third idea is a perfume set. That's always a classic. You can never go wrong with that. The fourth idea is an aromatherapy oil diffuser. Now this year has been tough for everybody, including your parents. So I think a nice way for them to relax and just enjoy some aromatherapy is a perfect present you can give them, especially now that the holidays are meant for you to unwind and relax. The next two ideas are to give them either a coffee gift collection or a tea gift collection with a variety of different teas and coffees for them to taste, depending on if your parents drink coffee or tea or both. Speaking of coffee and tea, the next gift idea are mugs. So you can always give them customized mugs, but since it's a last minute Christmas present, just go to the store and find the quirkiest mug out there. Nowadays we even get mugs that change patterns depending on the temperature. So if you put cold water, it's a different color, and if you put hot water, it's a different color. I find this really cool, so you can give that to them as well. The next set is a planter kit. Since a lot of us are stuck at home, and I think plants are something that our parents really love, giving them a planter kit for at-home small plants are really nice instead of just giving them a cactus, because I know they like plants. So yeah, definitely give them plants. Another thing you could give them is kitchen appliances that they said they might have broken during quarantine or that they could not get replaced. So you can always buy them new kitchen appliances. And the last thing you could do is get a crystal showpiece for their house, and you can spend a little bit more money on them and surprise them with something really nice for the house. The next on my list are gifts for kids. Now these kids are basically from babies to toddlers to basically kids under 10. So I've divided them into two categories, toys and games. So for toys, I suggested that maybe you could get a play kitchen or a play stove where they can act like they're their own boss and make you lemonade or make you some food or whatever. I remember having that as a kid and always playing there at home. And the next idea is to get them soft books. So for babies, this is perfect because injury-wise and being safety-wise, I think having soft books are really nice. It's also a nice way for them to develop the sense of touch. And for kids that are older, you could get them children's books. And those a bit more older, you can get them actually monthly subscriptions to a book service, so they can get a new book every month, and it's perfect for quarantine, especially when you're stuck at home and your kids are driving you crazy at home. So yeah, keep them busy with the book. The next idea is obviously a classic, stuffed animals, and especially Christmas time, you have a lot of these reindeers and Santas and really fun, cute Christmassy stuffed animals, so definitely get those. Another idea is to get skates, because you do need to step out sometimes with them, and maybe walking is not such a fun idea for them anymore. So definitely buying skates will make things a bit more fun, or those scooters, there's a lot more fun as well. And the last thing that I suggest is if quarantine and the lockdown situation in your country is really, really bad, then staying indoors is the best situation for you. Then the idea that I suggest is to get an indoor playing tent or a ball pit for them to just play in and have a lot of fun at home. I find these very cute and fun, and I wish I had them when I was a kid. Now that toys are done, let's talk about games. So I have a game box set where you get 5 games in one. It has dominoes and Mikado and chess and backgammon and all those kind of stuff. But you can get that, or you could get those individually. The other idea that I have is to get board games like Monopoly or Life or any other treasure related games. You can also get Twister. It's so much fun to play with family, especially in the holiday times. And yeah, the last idea is a puzzle. Now, I personally love doing puzzles even at the age of 22, almost 23. But puzzles are always a perfect gift for not just the kids, but even for you as parents, because they're a perfect way to bond with them. So now that we're done with the parents and the kids, let's talk about couples. Now, giving couples presents, especially last minute, is a bit tricky because sometimes things can be a bit intimate or a lot of the cute stuff have already gone out of stock. So what do? Well, here's 10 ideas I can gift you. The first you can do is subscribe them to a monthly subscription box, which has date night ideas. So these kind of companies basically curate a box for the couples, and they have all sorts of fun things for them to do. And it's just a fun experience for them, especially in quarantine when you really cannot step out, so you can have perfect date nights at home. The next idea is a 3-in-1 charging station. Now, I personally am using multi-plugs all over the house, and I'm tripping over the wires. So I wish I had gotten this for myself, but you can also get these for couples because our devices are running out of battery like this. So that means that everyone's phones and laptops are being used to a crazy amount of time and extent. So I think having a device like this would be really helpful for them. Another idea is to just give them flowers. Flowers are always nice, they're always classic, and they're very easy to get even during the holiday season. And I think they'd appreciate that too because it just adds a bit of cheer in their houses. Another idea is a breakfast maker like this. So breakfast makers are very easy to use. They're not that expensive depending on which company you get, but I personally use one too. And since in quarantine we've all been sleeping in pretty much, and especially in the holidays, breakfast is very important. So using a breakfast maker like this will just speed up the process and make you have yummy, hearty breakfasts in the morning. The next idea that I suggested was to just send in an art piece or a painting. And if you're creative, you can also draw your own painting and frame it. Frames are very cheap to buy, and they're always available at any bookstore you go to or any craft supply store that you go to. Another idea, speaking of crafts, is to have a custom album art which you can make using epoxy resin. It's super simple, or you can get it customly made from a professional company and they can deliver it to you before Christmas. Another idea is to have a spa kit. So you can make a spa kit for them or just buy a ready-made spa kit at any beauty store. And you can have a bath bomb and candles and some aromatherapy stuff and rose petals. Just something that can help them relax a bit during this holiday season. And the last idea for the couples is to give them an ornament like this. So give them a Christmas ornament, which is probably handmade, which would be super cute. Or you could also buy a box set of Christmas ornaments and just let them add it to their tree so that you can be part of their own Christmas celebrations. So now that we've done talking about the couples, it's time for the singles. So let's start with gifts from him. Now, I've actually asked a lot of my guy friends for help on this because I'm personally not a very good gifter when it comes to boys. Now, here's what I've got from them. So girls, listen up. Boys would like to get games, so be it video games or be it card games, whatever the kind of games they like. I personally like trivia-based games. There's a lot of fun for them to have boys nice with. But video games are also great. Make sure you know what games they play and not get them wrong games. Another idea that I personally found was very thoughtful was to get a Stalk subscription. Now girls, they actually like getting subscription boxes just the way we do. And since it's winter month now, it is getting colder. I think having a Stalk subscription is really smart and really cute at the same time because they can stay warm and stylish at the same time, which is perfect. Another idea that I thought of was giving them a scarf. Now here in Netherlands it's always windy and it's always cold, so having a scarf is always nice to get as a present. So definitely check that out because you can get those at any clothing store even now. Another idea that I thought of was a mini projector. Now this is something you can gift to anybody, but I think this is more for the boys. So because boys are having a lot more movie nights, I think having a mini projector at home is very, very useful because then they can just use it and project it on the wall instead of having to share the little small screen that they use and reduce direct screen time. Speaking of appreciating with movies, the best thing with movies for boys is beer. Now, you've heard of wine tasting kits, right? Well, you can also make your own beer tasting kits for them and just get them a crate of different kinds of beer and some snacks to go with it, and voila, you've got a beer tasting kit for the boys. Another idea that I thought of was to give them a tool card. Now, these things can fit into your wallet super easily, so they don't have to worry about storage. And the best part is that because of quarantine, a lot of the boys are now doing house repairs on their own. So giving them a tool card like this is better than giving them a really hefty toolbox. So yeah, super easy, super light, super useful. Another present that I thought of was a watch. It's always a classic gift to give boys watches, but make sure you gift them a watch that they would actually wear and not something that you like to be seen on them. So speaking of watches, Fitbits are the next best option for fitness, especially because quarantine has made everybody put on weight. I for one, I put on 10 kilos, so having a fitness tracker is my goal. Now, for boys, you can get them, it doesn't have to be expensive like Fitbit, you can also get them at your regular stores, electric stores where they have cheaper models and brands available, so definitely check those out. And the last present that I would suggest for boys is to get something to do with music, because I think all boys are audiophiles, so getting them headphones or earphones to go along with their fitness is perfect. Now that we're done with the boys, let's talk about the girls. So girls, for girls, I can suggest you to give them a self-care subscription box. So either you can make one yourself and gift it to them, or you can pay for the first month and give them a subscription box, which basically has a lot of nice self-care goodies like face masks and bath bombs and like really nice aroma smelling products. Another idea is to get a planner. Now, yes, I know that this year did not get a plan as a lot of us thought, but I think for next year setting, because this is going to be the new norm for a while. I think for next year, having a planner that's cute and has inspiration in the pages between is a perfect idea, especially because we all need the extra motivation to keep us going, because this COVID thing is not going to leave us for a while. Another idea is to gift girls a warm, cute, fuzzy sweater like this. I personally love Christmas sweaters, but you can also give fleece or teddy bear sweaters. They always work for girls. Another idea is to give a bag, so you can either give them a backpack for them to go around, or you can give them a little purse, because we're not going to be going to classes anymore and going out, but having a new purse is always a fun present to receive. Another classic is perfume. All girls love perfume, but when it comes to perfume, make sure that you know their scent and you know what they like. And if you do get perfume last minute, it's very possible that they're on sale and they will not be able to be returned. So please check for that, because in case the girl does not like the perfume she's received, she also cannot return it. So be careful. Another idea I can suggest is to get a sheet mask box set. Very simple. You can go to a local drugstore, get it from there. They have tons of sheet masks to choose from. Another idea is to get jewelry. I personally love getting Christmas jewelry, and as you can probably tell, I'm wearing a Christmas earring that's actually an ornament which matches my ornament from the tree, so it's a perfect present to receive. Another idea is to get a keychain. So since we're at home a lot and we see our keys all the time, I think getting a keychain is very handy, especially a keychain with those with the non-touch door handles. Those are very, very perfect for COVID situations. And the last few ideas are to get candles. Candles always work no matter what scent, color, taste, shape, everything. It's all possible, and you can even get them in supermarkets nowadays. So don't worry about that. It's all last minute and it's all perfectly available. But my personal favorite present for girls is to get blankets with sleeves. Now these are perfect to cozy up on the couch, watch a movie with, and just relax in and unwind for the holidays. Now save the best for last, and those are my gift experience ideas. So the first idea that I would like to give you is to make handmade cards the way I've done in my previous video. I made a bunch of handmade cards for my friends, and I think it's a very nice touch, especially when it's last minute. I don't have time or money to spend. But if you don't like handmade cards, you can always get cute ready-made cards as well. They're perfect and they're just super, super cute. The next idea is to donate to a charity that's in need. There are a lot of crises happening this year, so donating to a charity is always a good idea, and you can do it easily via Facebook at the comfort of your home. Another idea is to get a digital gift card to any kind of experience. Like there's so many that are available online, be it a dinner, be it a wine tasting, be it a cheese tasting. There's all kinds of gift cards available nowadays. So definitely giving a virtual gift card is the best idea you could give, especially if you cannot go outside and get a present last minute. Another idea is to make a handmade scratch card. Now I like this especially because handmade scratch cards, you can basically have a whole board filled with activities for the person to do, and they can scratch it out for whenever they want, and it's fun and always exciting to see what activity is in store for them. And these activities can be with you, so you can have a nice fun experience with your friends and just enjoy their experience and their smile on their face when they discover what the activity is. Another idea is to get a tent, and this is for camping. So if you want to head outside for a bit and get some fresh air, camping is a really fun way to do that. I personally do not like camping, but I know a lot of my friends do, so I think gifting a tent is a perfect excuse for them to step outside, get some fresh air, and go camping and have a new bonding experience. Another idea is to volunteer and help distribute food to those who are homeless, and especially those in need during the Christmas time. I see a lot of homeless people around Christmas time, so I love donating some food or going to the food shelters and then making some food for them. It's always very heartwarming to see and fill up their stomachs and give them a smile. Another idea is to have a painting session. You can have brushes and canvases ready and then call your friends over for a painting session and give them that present for them. Another idea is just go in the park and get some hot chocolate on the way and just have a nice walk with your friend. This is a really nice experience for you guys to chat, enjoy some snow if you have snow in your country, or just enjoy the cold, fresh air. And lastly is to get a gardening kit, because gardening kits are basically something that a lot of us pretty much have been doing the whole holidays, and winter time is no excuse. Our plants still need tender loving and care in the winters, so gifting a gardening kit is very nice, and it gives you a nice way to stay away from the screens for a bit, enjoy the fresh air, and be one with nature. So this is the end of my gifting ideas. You've got plenty of gifting ideas to choose from, and I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow in my Vlogmas Day 6. I cannot believe it's Christmas Eve tomorrow! But yes, I have something very cute planned for Christmas Eve. As I've mentioned to you in my earlier video, I'm gonna go around and give my friends their personalized handmade cards. So stay tuned to see their reactions. I would love to see how they react to all of their cards. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and I'm not gonna tell you more because you're not gonna watch the video. But yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's Christmas Eve video because I have lots more fun coming in store, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy ho 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 holidays!